What's up, guys? Chasta here for Soundwaves TV. I'm super excited to finally get Madman's Lullaby in studio with me. I've been working on this for about a year, I think it feels like.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So I've got Eric and I have Brett of Madman's Lullaby. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
We're in the Bone Lounge this time around. Usually
cool.
we're at Green Room Music Center. Where are you guys located?
We're down San Jose.
You're in San Jose, both of you, right? Yeah. So thank you for driving up.
No problem.
Off air, I hear we were fixing all of the Bay Area's economy problems because no one can afford to live here anymore.
It's harder
It's
and harder.
insane. And I just have to give you guys props. Like, being an artist here is next level struggle. Like, trying to, hold down a job and trying to be an artist and trying to play and make it all happen. I mean, we live in the most expensive place in the country for sure, maybe even
Absolutely.
the world. How is that for you guys? Like, trying to balance all of that and still be an artist?
It can be a juggle sometimes because obviously, we all have to get up and go to work every
Right.
day. And three of us, me and EJ and Luis, our bass player, we all live in San Jose, but our singer Chris lives out in Brentwood.
Yeah,
So
which
then
is if you don't know, it's a long way away from San
that's
Jose.
about an hour with no traffic.
Yeah,
so that could be
right.
a challenge. And, meeting everyone's schedules, and everyone has home lives and to take care of. So, and it doesn't get any cheaper here. So.
Yeah.
And
He's doing pretty good. He's doing the best of all of us in Brentwood. That's,
Yes,
that's probably a little more reasonable.
It's a little bit better than the rest of here. And
Yeah.
obviously, what we do, anyone who plays in a band or music knows it doesn't get any cheaper either. Trying to keep up with gear and a place to practice and shows and recording and everything. So
How often do you guys practice, since he's a little bit far away?
typically once a week.
Okay.
It is a whole band, and
Yeah.
then occasionally, depending on what's going on, we might skip a week or we might try to get 2 in a week if there's something big coming up. But typically once a week.
You
for the
guys
band.
play a lot. Like, you have a lot of gigs. You're very active. I mean, you play down in LA quite a bit as
in LA,
well.
yeah.
Do you have like a system of trying to balance out like your Bay Area shows? Because you don't want to burn your audience out, I guess, here. So is that when you kind of head down to LA and go, okay, we'll play a show down there and let it breathe here for a little while?
Yeah. Obviously, you don't want to saturate the area.
Exactly, yeah.
And so we try to move around the Bay Area between the South Bay, East Bay, North Bay. But certainly the last year and a half, we've actually been doing more out of the area than locally. There's just more places to play, and it adds, at this point in time, a little more interest level for us too. Whether we're going to LA or like last year, we were out in Denver and Chicago. We went to England for a week, and so that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
How was England? How was touring abroad as a band?
It was kind of crazy. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
We got to see a lot of really cool spots.
How are the crowds there? Like, if you're going to compare them to, our crowds here in the Bay Area.
Responsive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hear from everyone.
Yeah, there was a couple places particularly that were, a couple places like playing anywhere except for we were in England.
Yeah.
And there were a couple places that are like, damn, it's like,
Yeah.
we don't get that back home. Yeah,
Zed, I just saw Zed was abroad, and I was looking at their crowd shots, and I'm like, that's a hell of a room, And that's what we try really here on Soundwaves TV and on The Bone, is to try to get people out. I find in the States, it's just, I don't know, we care so much about BS, like, Netflix and our phones and social media and all those things. Like, what do you guys think is the key to getting people out? You can't be just awesome bands anymore, because you guys are, and so many of the bands are here. It's like a whole nother level to get people out of their house and off the couch to come see a band.
Maybe get off the personal device.
Yeah, put it down and have a real human experience.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. You get that connection. You get out and actually experience something really cool.
Yeah.
You get to have some really cool times with your friends. Hopefully a good band's playing.
Yeah.
I think also talking about as far as how expensive it is in the area to get people to go out, I think it's we try to do, but it's hard. Is trying to get a good lineup together too.
Yeah,
'Cause getting people to go out
that's
just
key.
to see one band,
Right.
Sometimes it's difficult because they say, well, get them off their couch, off their phone,
Yeah.
then go somewhere and pay $10, $15 to get in, and then drinks. So you try to put together a good lineup where they know they're going to see 2-3 bands.
Absolutely.
And it will help that a lot more. So something we've been interested in certainly the last couple of years is trying to find other bands that we get along with, but also that we feel draw well. And we'll, sometimes we'll have bands come from the East Bay down to the South Bay with us where we do really well, and then we'll go up to the East Bay with them if they do really well. And that way,
Yeah.
it kind of helps the bands broaden
Their scope.
their scope a little bit, but also gives people who are coming out to the shows more of their money's worth, because it's not like, well, I have to wait until 10:30 for a good band to come on, or the first band's good, you know, they can come and say, I'm going to spend the whole night there.
Can we talk about something that is my personal mission? We talked about it on Soundwaves TV a little while back, but I am really on a personal, selfish mission to get bands and gigs to start earlier, because I hate there's nothing sadder to me when you go to a great lineup, okay, and say you guys are headlining, but you don't start till 12:30 or something like that. People like me who have young children and we have sitters or grandparents, they're maxed out at midnight. Like, I had to physically run out of a show a couple weeks ago to one of my favorite bands that I did not get to finish their set because I physically had to go home because of a sitter. Like, I feel like it would be totally appropriate to have a first band start at like 8-ish, second band like 9:15, third band like 10:15.
Completely agree.
Absolutely
Right.
And then the bar can have a DJ and sell drinks the rest of the night to whatever music they want. But I want people in the room for you guys. I want people in the room for all of these great bands that are busting their ass. It's not fair. It's not fair to these bands.
A lot of times when we play down in Los Angeles, we like at the Canyon Club.
Yes, I love it. I've seen many shows there. Most
They're
are
very
foggy,
nice,
but yeah.
And, well, I don't know. Maybe it's because they also do it as a dinner club.
Yeah.
Right. But they also start super early, so the headliner's not going on at some crazy hour of night.
9:15 or something.
See, that
they treat
is
it almost like a
great.
real concert. You
Right.
know, first band like 7:15, support's on around 8, and the headliner's on like 9:15.
Yes.
Everyone can be out there by 11:30.
And that's reasonable. Yeah, that's a
Absolutely.
reasonable night. And plus, going back to how expensive the Bay Area is, most people have to have at 2 jobs, sometimes 3. You know, they're working 6-7 days around the clock. And so to have a night out is a treat. And you can't stay out all night. So Madman's Lullaby agrees with me.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
They are on board.
Yeah, absolutely.
with the earlier rock shows. So you guys have been killing it. I have seen you so many times. I have fond memories of you guys opening a Bone Bash. I don't even remember what year that was.
2013.
Was it 2013?
Yeah,
2013.
That was awesome. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was. You guys have done Battle of the Bands. I mean, you do it all. You've been around for a long time. What's next? What are your plans for Madman's Lullaby?
Short term, I don't know when this is going.
The secret stuff or the stuff that you
Yeah, the super secret stuff. Breaking news here on
Yeah.
Soundwaves TV.
We're going to do, start in the summer, a little run, kind of calling it Sins of Summer,
Ooh.
which is kind of a final push for our last CD, Sins of
Yep.
Greed. Just give it a last, push and try to have a little fun with the summertime.
Love that, yeah.
And then we'll be back down in LA, actually with Lita Ford at the end of August.
Ooh, where's that?
That's going to be at the Canyon in Santa
At the
Clarita.
Canyon. Okay, yeah.
And then right now the plans is in October to go back in the studio to be and work on a new CD.
Great. That's what I was going for. I was hoping for something, something new.
So
I almost had the last CD to hold up and show
I know,
everybody,
and
I kind of gave it away, right?
Lamont
I
stole
know.
it.
Lamont from
stole
the
it.
Bone stole our prop. I had the Madman.
Right after he secretly broke the studio.
So it's in Lamont's car now. So
He
sorry
put-
about that.
He put his picture on.
Yeah.
He's a new drummer too. So.
There we go.
Well, that's super exciting. So hopefully by the fall you'll be back in the studio and doing that.
Yeah, and looked at something I probably like, late summer next year.
Yeah. You guys are killing it. You always kill it. You guys have a cult following. There's no doubt about it. You can always be rest assured whenever you say Madman's is playing, people are going to show up
Cult, is that
and
like a
freak
religion?
out. Yeah. It kind of, I mean, you guys are kind
of.
You should be tax exempt. Did you hear that? State of California. Yes, you should be. Yeah, I know,
live with
right?
that.
We could all benefit. Can I be in Madman's Lullaby,
Yeah,
please?
Absolutely.
I can play a mean tambourine. No, I
There
can't,
we
but I'll
go.
figure it out. I'll be your co-drummer. I'll just hit
There you
like
go.
I'll hit a drum in the
Take
back.
the tambourine off my hi-hat.
Yeah, there
There you
you go.
Yeah, well,
Well, I'm super excited to finally have you guys on. Tell everybody where to find you online and all that stuff.
Well, we've got mmlrocks.com, which is our
That's
website.
the mothership, the hub.
Yeah, that's the main website. We have our Facebook page, which is just Facebook, it's Madman's Lullaby, right?
Search it out.
I think
Yeah.
it's like Madman Lullabies Rocks on Facebook.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think we're on Reverberation.
yeah.
And, we're like all over the place. You can
SoundCloud,
find-
Reverb. I mean, just Google it.
Yeah, there's no other
it's
Madman's Lullaby, as far as I know. And if there is, they suck. I'm just kidding.
They're a fraud.
They're a fraud, exactly.
That's right, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for driving up from San Jose. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thank you for
Excited to
having
see you
us.
guys hopefully this summer, wherever you're playing, and some new music from
Well,
you
we
in
need
the fall.
to check out Pacifica.
Yeah,
so,
you
so
should
it can be
play.
close to home, right?
Yeah, you should play longboards. Have you guys played longboards yet?
We have
Yeah,
not.
no.
Oh, it's such a great venue.
Yeah.
Kim, the owner, she knows, right, Dennis? She knows what's up. She's put a ton of money in that place.
That's cool.
And she runs a really cool thing there. So
Heard nothing but good stuff.
okay,
Absolutely.
we're gonna get them booked at longboard. That's on the things to do list.
We'll add that to the agenda, I promise. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, find them online. Madman's Lullaby. You're watching Soundwaves TV. We'll be right back.